In today's session, we are going to learn to make our own paper Ganesha, for which we are going to use different softwares. First of all, we are going to design some primitive shapes of Ganesha using TinkerCAD. So go to Google and tinkercad.com, after which you can sign up, or if you have signed up, log into your account, go to tinkercad.com, create 3D design, new design. TinkerCAD user interface will be opened, and rename the file first of all by some name like Ganesha. And for different body parts of Ganesha, like body, head, and crown, we are going to use different shapes. So for body, designing a body, we are going to use this polygon. We will rotate this polygon in such a way that the flat surface will be rested on the work plane. So we are going to rotate it. Now it is rested on at the apex. So we are going to rotate it again so that the flat surface is rested on the work plane. Now we are going to give specific dimensions so that the Ganesha body will become not too large or not too small. So the width wise and the thickness wise. So for width, we are going to use 120 millimeters, that is 12 centimeters. And for the thickness, that is the depth, we are going to design it 45 millimeters, that is 4.5 centimeters. And height of the body basically is going to be like 40 millimeters. Oh, sorry, rather 90 millimeters, that is 9 centimeters. So this is how the body will look like. It is the hexagon shape. You can use any other like truncated pyramid or truncated prism as a body, depending on your choice. I have selected the hexagon. Now for designing the head, we are going to use a cube. So take a cube and let us specify the dimensions. So since the width of the edge where the head is going to be rested on the top is 60 millimeters, so I'm going to give the width as 60 millimeters of for the head, that is 6 centimeters. And we have taken the depth as 45 millimeters for the body. So same depth, 45 millimeters. And the height of the head, let us see. Yeah, that is 45 millimeters. Let us verify. 45 millimeters. Now the height of the head, we are going to design it at 40 millimeters, that is 4 centimeters. We will now align them. We'll place the head on the top of the body. Now what we will do is we'll select both, either control A or shift, select one object and then shift, keep the shift button pressed and select the other object, or simply select all since there are only two objects. Click on align, and we are going to align the cube on the top of the hexagon. I'm selecting the different edges on which I'm going to basically rest the align the cube on. I'm just verifying right now, and after I verify, yeah, now the top surface of the cube is rested on the top surface of the hexagon. I want the bottom surface, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this cube at 90 millimeters, that is the height of the hexagon, right? So now it is perfectly rested, so that we can verify always by orientation whether our dimensions are correct or not, whether Ganesha, all the dimensions of different body parts are proportionate or not. It should not become that head becomes too large as compared to the body and rest of the part. Now we are going to design a crown. So I'm taking a triangular pyramid, width 60 millimeters, and then this is going to be 45 millimeters depth. Height I'm going to take approximately 40 millimeters, that is 4 centimeters. Now we are again going to place this crown on the top of the head. Okay, so same thing that we will apply. We will select these two and then use align button. I'm trying here different options to make it align. Sometimes it may not work the first time, right? So you have to just do some trial and error and then place it. Okay. Yeah, at this edge I wanted, but now it went inside the cube, which I don't want, and I can't move it because I can't select. So I'm just trying to see whether it is gone inside or not. What I will do is I will redo this and I will shift this prism at the height of 130 millimeters. Okay. So why 130? I'll just share the reason. Because the height of the hexagon is 90 and height of the cube is 40. So 90 plus 40, that is 130 millimeters. So that height I'm going to place the prism on. Okay. And now I will align. Now it has perfectly rested. Now this shape looks very much proportionate, when it comes to designing a Ganesha. So our design is ready. What we are going to do is we are going to export each shape separately as an STL file, not as an entire design. So select first the body and click on the export and see that the selected shape is button is active and you are going to STL Ganesh.stl because the name of the design is Ganesha. I'm going to just select the head and again re-export just the head part. Since the name is same, it is going to be exported as Ganesha.stl, but now Ganesha 1 because it is taking the same name, and the crown again as a Ganesha 2.stl. Now these three files are downloaded into my download folder. However, I'm going to go to my folder and rename them as body, head, and crown. I'm going to rename them specifically. So these are all my 3D design STL files which are ready that I am going to use as input to paper folding and unfolding software that is called Pepakura. We learned it last time. So we are going to use this Pepakura software. If you had already installed as per our previous sessions, that's fine. If you don't have it installed, what you can do is go to pepakura.com or Pepakura Designer, and then this pepakura.co.jp, you download it from here. Okay, and then either you download or I'm going to pause it for some time. You can download it from this QR code. Now I'm going to open the software Pepakura. This is the user interface. This is typical button that it has: file, edit, open, save, and this is the unfolding area. I'm going to open the STL files here using this file open button. Okay, I'm going to go to my folder where I have downloaded these STL files, and I'm going to select body first, select auto detect, whatever it says, no flip, and finish. Okay. Now this will show the basic dimensions in OK. Click on page settings and make sure it is A4. Just verify everything is correct and then click on the unfold button on the top. So it will be unfolded on A4 pages, but now you can see it is unfolded on two A4 pages. We want one design on one page. If this is not able to fit onto one page, we can break this design into multiple parts. Okay, here is the disjoin join button. We are going to click that disjoin button and disjoin the shapes. It creates the fold. Another edge we will disjoin. We will disjoin this into three pieces, rather four pieces. So the body part has been disjoined into three pieces. Select the move button and adjust the parts as per the convenience, as per the A4 size paper. Now once the layout, you try to attempt to fit into one page, but it is not. So two A4 pages, and I'm going to save it as, just make sure print settings, you verify, and line thickness or line weight as 9 or 10, and then print clear lines, or lines clearly, say okay, and then file, print to PDF, save it as body.pdf. Okay, save it as body.pdf. You are going to use these as templates on to be printed on the paper. Now, since this is a purchase software, I can save this Pepakura file, but you may not have this as a purchase software, so you cannot save it. So better you don't save it, don't need to save it. I'm not saving it for now. Now open the head part, finish, okay, and then do the same process as unfold. It is unfolded into one A4 size paper. Save it as body head.pdf. You can edit the flap size to be 6 millimeters so that the flaps become a little more easy to fold and paste. Now move it to a little bit to fit onto A4 size paper. It is easily foldable, so no worry as such. I'm going to save it as head.pdf. And then I'm going to do the same process for the crown. No flip, finish, and then unfold this and print to PDF as crown. Save it as, 3 PDF files are saved like this. So you can use the same PDFs to print on color paper. Okay, you can print your own designs like this, or else we are going to give you these templates wherein the eyes are also drawn. So you can download the template using this QR code. Use print this colored features onto the white A4 size paper, and since this is a thin paper where there are legs, hands are also designed, you have to paste them on some A4 size chart paper, this template, where there is ears and legs and hands, and then some chakra is there. So you are going to paste it and keep it aside to dry. Now cut this template using scissors. We will first cut the body part, the second piece of the body. We are going to cut it now, and we'll keep it aside, the rest of the parts. Okay, now we have cut the body and the head part. Now we are going to cut the crown part. Where there is a solid line, cut. Where there is dotted line, fold. Now we will cut this other parts which are now almost dry. We'll keep them ready. All the parts are ready to be folded and pasted. Now keep all the parts aside and just take the parts to design the body or to fold the body parts. Okay. Now take this hexagon, fold it onto that dotted line, fold it inside. You can fold it outside also, no problem. Only thing is the lines will be visible. Keep all the parts folded for the body. Apply paper glue on the flaps. Apply very little, don't apply too much. Since we are going to use the card sheet, it is easy to fold. If you print them on white paper, A4 size paper, it will be very thin and not able to fold properly. Now our head is also folded. We are going to fold and paste the crown. See, in our design, the template that we have given, there are eyes already drawn onto the head using some other software. You can also do it on PowerPoint or something like that, maybe if you want to do. Now all our body, head and crown is ready. Paste the head part onto the top of the body. Apply a little glue, not too much. Align it on the length and width size, and then apply glue to the crown and put the crown. Now put these two legs, make sure you are pasting them at the center, and then the feet. Okay, now this design part, you can paste it onto the crown like this. Okay, you can draw also if you want to draw a little differently. Now the ears, paste the flaps, fold the flaps on the ears and paste them in this fashion. Now almost ready. We are going to fold the flaps on the hands, apply little glue and paste hands as shown into the video. You can paste left and right hand, you can see very clearly. Okay, at the you have to paste it on the body. Now the second hand, the right hand, you paste it like this. Make sure you are allowing the glue to dry properly before you don't apply too much of a pressure so that the shapes did not get disturbed or distorted. Almost ready. You can see I'm going to apply some glue on the trunk part and I'm going to paste the trunk onto the face just below the eyes and onto the face very carefully. Now I'm going to apply some glue one side of the front side of the chakra rather, not the back side, because we are going to paste it from the front. So I'm applying very little. Actually, you don't need that much glue. You need very little glue that so that it can be pasted just behind the head. Okay, just apply it very carefully. Don't apply too much of a pressure. Only that much area that you need to apply glue on. Okay, allow it to dry, and your Ganesha is ready. Okay, you can verify three-dimensional shapes like hexagon, cube, pyramid,